China is building warships faster than any country in the modern era. Destroyers, aircraft carriers, submarines, amphibious assault ships. Shipyards that once built cargo vessels now produce advanced warships. And they are doing it at a pace that has surprised military planners around the world. But the real question isn't how many ships China is building. The real question is why. Because when a country builds a navy this quickly, it usually means something bigger is happening. Here's the question. Why does China believe it needs such a large navy? For most of its modern history, China focused on land power and coastal defenses. But China's economy changed everything. Today, China is the largest trading nation on Earth, and most of the trade travels by sea. Energy from the Middle East, resources from Africa, manufactured goods heading to Europe and North America, all moving through narrow sea lanes. And those sea lanes are vulnerable. Right now, the world's oceans are largely secured by one navy, the United States Navy. For decades, that system helped stabilize global trade. But from Beijing's perspective, it also creates a problem. China's economic lifelines depend on another country's military. That creates strategic vulnerability, which leads to the second reason behind China's naval expansion. Control of regional waters. Look at the map. The South China Sea, one of the most important shipping corridors on Earth. About 1/3 of global trade passes through it. China has already built artificial islands and military bases in disputed waters, but bases alone cannot enforce claims. They need ships. Destroyers, missile platforms, amphibious assault ships, and increasingly, aircraft carriers. There is also another factor analysts talk about constantly, Taiwan. If tensions around Taiwan ever turned into crisis, naval power would be central. Blockades, sea control, amphibious operations, all of these require a large fleet, which raises the next question. Is China for a future conflict over Taiwan? Some analysts say the buildup is about deterrence. A large navy makes outside intervention more difficult. Others believe it's about capacity, building the tools needed if Beijing ever decided to use force. No one outside China's leadership knows exactly how they think about that scenario. But naval expansion clearly gives them more options. There is another reason that this growth is happening so quickly. Shipbuilding power. China now has the largest shipbuilding industry in the world. Massive commercial yards, integrated supply chains, and the ability to produce ships at enormous scale. Some estimates suggest China launches more ship tonnage each year than the rest of the world combined. The industrial power translates directly into naval expansion. But numbers alone don't decide naval power. Training matters. Technology matters. Logistics matters. Experience matters. Those take time, which means the real competition in the Pacific isn't just about ships today. It's about how naval power evolves over the next 20 years. And that brings us to the final question. Is the world entering a naval arms race? The United States is expanding shipbuilding plans. Japan is strengthening its navy. Australia, South Korea, and India are investing in maritime forces. China's rapid growth may be triggering a broader regional response. For decades, the oceans were dominated by a single superpower navy. But history shows naval balance rarely stays frozen forever. China's navy rise may become one of the most defining geopolitical shifts of the 21st century, and the ships being built today could shape global power for decades.